a lot of my music initially, like I said, the first song that I remember hearing, one of the first songs that I memorized by heart was 8 Ball and MJG Pimps. As a youngster, you know what I'm saying? It takes a nigga that's hard from the start. You gotta have heart to meet a bitch, mack her down, then report apart. It's all in the game, you know what I'm saying? So I had OGs that was real PIs, you know what I'm saying? Like really in the game, you know what I'm saying? So being around that game, that was reflected in my music, you know what I'm saying? So some of the game that, that was reflected in my music for a long time, like being so I know I understand now that a lot of my music might have been abrasive to some women, you know what I'm saying? But now, you know what I'm saying, I'm changing my vibes up a little, you know what I'm saying, getting more in touch with, just the real everyday relationships that, you know what I'm saying, that we deal with women. I've dealt with that before on my songs, but like right now, you know what I'm saying, just getting more in depth and like bringing it from a real life perspective that, you know what I'm saying, the average person that may not have gotten that real game from real PIs can relate to, you know what I'm saying, because I realize that the whole world don't know the streets, don't know the, you know what I'm saying, that part of the game. So I've been doing, you know what I'm saying, working on that. And as far as advice, you know what I'm saying, for dealing with it, you know what I'm saying, keep it player. You gotta have some game in this world. That's for the women too. You gotta have some game in this world, you know what I'm saying, like or you gonna end up getting played, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta get played first though, before you learn the game. If you don't never get played, you never gonna learn the game. Once you get played, you know what I'm saying, you get over them insecurities and stuff like that, because a lot of this dating and stuff like that, it's just people dealing with insecurities, man. Like once you get, because they got played when they was in high school or you know what I'm saying, this age. But once you get over that, you know what I'm saying, you get your confidence right, and you learn the game, the sky's the limit. You get the, the top of the top, whatever you want. It's a saying, women get the nigga with the most bread that they looks can attract, and a man get the baddest woman that his pockets can attract. You know what I'm saying? But if you have that game, you can alleviate that. You know what I'm saying? If you have a mouthpiece, you know how to talk. You know what I'm saying? You can alleviate that, man. Take these women out. You know what I'm saying? Show them a good time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? 'Cause that's even if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, if you just trying to get some, man, show them a good time. That's the thing you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Wine and dine them. Don't be scared to do that, man. Fly on vacation or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't got it, you know what I'm saying, you can put something together, be creative, you know what I'm saying, and let them do that, man. Make them feel special. You know what I'm
Keep it all the way 1,000 here. A lot of your music, you talk about player type of stuff, but have you ever had your heart broke?
Have I ever had my heart broke? You know what? I'm going to be very honest, and this is what I addressed in my new music. I had a line like, I was numb to the world for like 7 years. Certain things people felt I would never feel, like love, anxiety, depression, and fear. They wasn't needed in my life, so to me they weren't real. You know what I'm saying? So
unpackage that. Break that down.
yeah. So it's like, I can't really say. I'm realizing that I can't really say I've had my heart broken. You know what I'm saying? As far as women, I've had like when I was in high school, whatever, you like a little girl and you know what I'm saying, she don't give you no play or nothing like that. So I can't really say that.
Yeah, your heart broke.
Yeah, okay, I can't. Okay. But I've been, you know what I'm saying, I've been pushed to
the short end.
Yeah. Okay, I've been pushed to the left though, because you got to be, in order to, you know what I'm saying, in order to be who you need to be. I can't say I've ever had my heart broke. You know what I'm saying? Now that's not to say that, it can happen, but I've been numb to the world, even with a relationship that I deal with now. I realize I've been numb to the world for years, you know what I'm saying? Like you may deal with now. I've been numb to the world, you know.
Mm.
So like I said, I was really on the grind, you know what I'm saying? Like doing music, focus. So yeah, you know, now I think about it, heartbreak. And I mentioned that in that song because like I was saying, love, anxiety, depression, and fear, like the mind state that I was in, it wasn't needed where that is. Like you around the streets and things like that, you around music, you know, you then in this music industry, ain't no love, you know what I'm saying, ain't no fear, you know what I'm saying, you can't have those or you gonna get eaten alive, you know what I'm saying. So that was I think that's where my perspective was coming from, you know what I'm saying. So I just had you know what I'm saying, I got a daughter now, you feel me? So it's, you know what I mean, just seeing that love, it helps me see it now, you know what I'm saying, that I wasn't seeing before, you feel me? So
congratulations on that.
Oh yeah, appreciate that, bro, you know what I'm saying. So just seeing that love, you feel me, you know what I'm saying, it's that's what I can say. I'm getting in touch with those types of emotions, not being so harsh, you know, and you know, because like I said, where I was at, you know.
So I mean, so it's something else you just said. So with fear,
yeah,
that's real. Anxiety,
yeah.
that's real. Depression, that's real.
Yeah.
You said you were numb to those things, those issues, real. But a lot of people experience those.
Yeah.
I mean, I can say I experienced my own, you know, variety of things, you know, here and there.
Yeah.
And that can affect you mentally, emotionally. How you know, go about your day to day can hinder you, or you can use it as fuel to push you forward.
Right.
So, for anybody watching this who may be going through their own type of challenges, what type of game would you drop on them as far as like how to overcome that anxiety they're experiencing, how to overcome that fear they may be experiencing, how to face those things and jump over those obstacles to get where they're trying to go?
Yeah, I mean, as far as like fear, I would say, you know, fear is put into us, you know, I feel, whether it be, you know, it could be your parents, it could be your peers, you know what I'm saying, the media, you know what I mean, they constantly bombard you with fear, you know what I'm saying, it becomes a cycle of you just fearful of taking, you know what I'm saying, doing the things that you want to do. But for some reason, I never had those fears, you know what I'm saying, being younger. I've had some, but like I said, I was numb to it. I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I like I'm from Birmingham. Like a lot of times, if you know what I'm saying, where I come from, like if you got that fear, niggas is gonna, you know what I'm saying, take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? You around sharks. They smell fear, they smell blood, they gonna attack, so you can't show that, you know what I'm saying? That anxiety, you can't show that you know what I'm saying, that you anxious or you scared. You know, if you have anxiety and fear and people are gonna, you around sharks, you know what I'm saying, people gonna eat you alive, like in this music game, the streets, where even if you work in corporate America, whatever you do, people are gonna eat you alive, you feel me? So that's why the anxiety and fear, you know what I'm saying, but I feel where people are coming from now because I'm not like necessarily in those environments like that, you know what I'm saying? So I feel how people are fearful because the media constantly puts fear into, but I don't really watch the news, you know what I'm saying? I don't really be in those sources that I'm on social media, but I try to keep mine clean, you know what I'm saying? So that just that fear that's constantly put in, especially this generation, the anxiety and fear and depression, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people depressed because they go on social media, see this person doing this, and they get, you know what I'm saying? And that anxiety and fear comes, but you gotta, you know what I'm saying, just take care of it, you know what I'm saying, with detox, go, you know what I'm saying, go do something you love to do, you know, have you that outlet, you know, so you can let go of that anxiety and fear, because if you do music, you know, if you're a musician, that comes being able to relate, because Kendrick Lamar had a song called Fear. That's probably my favorite song from him, and I was like, oh, okay, this some real shit right here, you know what I'm saying, that people dealing with, but when you can put it in art, You know what I'm saying? People relate to it. You know what I'm saying? People are going to relate to, you know what I mean, your art form. If you just a girl, you want to write about your life in blogs, you know what I'm saying? Blog it, put it out there. People going to relate to it. The people that relate to you going to relate to it because everybody got something, you know?
Yeah.